By now, everybody's heard about Jake Teixeira, the United States Air Force Air National Guardsman, who leaked papers that were classified. Now, the papers, he didn't do it for the money or to collude with a foreign government. Apparently, according to the Washington Post, he leaked the papers to make himself look cool to his friends who represent those three things the Republican Party that MAGA truly worships: guns, the Second Amendment, and God. And this kid's about to spend the rest of his life in jail, mind you. However, it can be argued the level of what exactly was classified about these papers, and from my understanding, is pretty minuscule. But of course, all the defenders in MAGA decided to voice their opinions. Among them, you guessed it, Marjorie Taylor Greene. She put out this text message not too long after his arrest. Jake Teixeira is a white male, Christian, and anti-war. This makes him an enemy to the Biden regime. And he told the truth about troops being on the ground in Ukraine and a whole lot more. Ask yourself who the real enemy is. A low-level National Guardsman, or the administration that is waging war in Ukraine, a non-NATO nation, against nuclear Russia without war powers? I'm going to break this bitch down here. Jake Teixeira is white. I don't give a damn. Jake Teixeira is male. I don't give a damn. Jake Teixeira is Christian. As a fellow Christian myself, and considering that he's not being charged with being a Christian, I don't give a damn. Jake Teixeira is anti-war. I don't give a damn. There are plenty of people out there who join the military who are and might be anti-war. And as for him being an enemy to the Biden administration, no. He's not an enemy to the Biden administration. If my information is incorrect, and these are high-level classified papers, this kid is an enemy to our country, all of our country, because he leaked information to the net. And what exactly are you talking about troops being used on the ground in Ukraine and a whole lot more? There are no American troops in Ukraine. No, I should rephrase that. There are no military infantry units in Ukraine. We have embassy troops in there. Marines who are trained in guarding embassies, if that's what you're talking about. No, actually, I don't think that is what you're talking about, because you're too stupid to understand that. Ask yourself who is the real enemy. Right now, Teixeira, what he did made him the enemy. Hey, so yeah. Now, this guy is 21 years old, and he's about to spend a good portion of his life in a prison cell at Fort Leavenworth. But when you say, when in the last paragraph she says, the administration that is waging war in Ukraine, a non-NATO nation, against nuclear Russia, we're not waging war against anyone. In case you've forgotten, Marjorie Taylor Greene, we're not the ones who started the war with Russia. Joe Biden didn't start the war with Russia. Joe Biden is the president of the United States of America. The last I checked, Vladimir Putin is the president of the Russian Federation. You just made yourself look stupid again. But that's very easy for you, Green. It is so easy. It is so easy for you to try to blame Biden for something he didn't have a thing to do. Is he spending more money than he needs to? Absolutely. And I have my complaints about that. But Russia started this war, and it was completely unprovoked. Russia has threatened to use nuclear weapons on Ukraine and on the United States. So where are your loyalties, Green? Because for this tweet of yours, it seems to me that your loyalties with Vladimir Putin. Probably in another bid to get another pat on the head from Donald Trump, the best friend of Vladimir Putin. And I know I'm making fun of his name. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. You're not loyal to this country, Green. And by your question in this tweet, ask yourself who the real enemy is. You are acting like the real enemy. Siding again with Vladimir Putin and Russia over your own country and a country that was attacked unprovokedly. My advice to you, if you want to be best friends with Vladimir Putin, move to Russia, give up your United States citizenship, and go on with your own lily-ass business. But as a United States Congresswoman, your loyalty should be to the American people, to this country that you claim that you love. But frankly, Green, you don't. And every single subsequent text here shows that you don't. Taking the side of a person who leaked classified information, and of course, taking the side of Vladimir Putin. You're the one who's un-American, Green, and you have proven it over and over again. CTP Know The Truth. God bless. Peace to the left, justice to the right.